how do you see, in the context of your book and your vision, the whole area of technology specifically making a difference to our making of India?
I'll answer this in two parts. One is the social part, and maybe the other is the business part of it again. If you, again, think of all the six public goods that we spoke of, many of them can benefit from the fact that we now have technological solutions for many of these. One of the biggest challenges that we have faced, and a point that I mentioned right up in the preface, is that I did not find any good study on traffic in India. And how do you plan a city and its roads if you don't know what the traffic infrastructure is in a city, where people are moving from, where are they going to, in a sense. The fact that now Google allows you free access to that data, looking at the Google Maps and the traffic information that they bring in, I think you can so much smartly plan the city. We have to incorporate many of these elements of technology as we think about delivering many of these public service goods. This, in a sense, again, we can go down again into Shiksha, with the open universities and the online universities and the courses that would potentially be used via technology, the fact that our registrations and black money that is stored in real estate would potentially begin to happen online, a lot more disclosure beginning to happen. I think across a range of these issues, we can begin to use technology for significantly developing society, which in a sense also helps us become a more trusting society of the institutions. Today, across many of these things, and especially things like black money, corrode a lot of trust, because we have no idea whether the other party is, in some sense, representing the right thing to us. Technology can, in some sense, evolve the level of a society to a more higher trust plane, in a sense. And that's one aspect on how I would think how states should use technology. On the business side, I will go back to my example of what we did with the automobile example that we spoke of. And we said we allowed a lot of these foreign companies to come and set shop, the ecosystem got created. I think in the late 90s and the early 2000s, the fact that the Microsofts and the Googles of the world have set up their business centers here, their analytic research centers here, the next 10 to 15 years, I wouldn't be surprised if India becomes the ecosystem where a lot of this technology development is happening. And that, in some sense, will drive both of these